Hi everyone and welcome to beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm Harry Chickma. When you think of Daytona, you often think of car racing or the beautiful beaches, but it's also the home to USTA, Florida, and it has become the capital of tennis throughout America and the world. I had a chance to speak with some of the folks at USTA, Florida. Let's go check it out.
I think it's a great time to be here in Florida. We have so much exciting going on. And one of the things I'm most proud of is we really focus on people who want to play tennis. So a lot of times people say, well, do I have to be a member of the organization? No, we're a resource for just about anybody in the state. If you want to know where to play, if you want to know how to play, all you have to do is really come to our website, connect with us on social media. We answer questions all day long, and that's really what we're here to do. We're designed to be in the community, helping fulfill your needs for tennis. It's awesome.
We're trying to build the pathway, honestly, so that you can begin when you're 6 years old and play until you're 90. And that positioning is in place. It's simply a matter of selling it and implementing it.
We've been doing tennis in Florida for 65 years. I think it's the passion of the people. I think it's all the activities and accessibility that we have available in Florida. So if you're young, middle-aged, older, if you have an injury, it's the best place in the world.
Well, I think we need to make a lot of changes to get more people playing tennis. First of all, we need to recognize that our aging database of players is growing every year to an older demographic. I believe our average age of our competitive tennis players is in the upper 40s. So we need to recognize that we need to break the traditional molds and cultures of tennis to attract a newer audience and a younger audience to our sport.
Well, I think it's the collaboration between volunteers and our staff. It's amazing because the common denominator is tennis. So we just work together really, really well. Not so many lines or boundaries. It's all about just growing the game of tennis, which is our mission statement. And now more than ever, I see it really coming together.
We're very lucky to have the group of volunteers that we have. Primarily, number two, we're blessed with the weather and we're able to play year-round tennis. I've been doing a lot of work with the National USTA lately, and it's simply not that way. And the challenges of indoor tennis around the rest of the country, we don't have to deal with. So we have opportunity and we take advantage of it.
It's going to be an amazing site for really all sports fans. Talk about the new facility.
The entire community tennis division, that's the grassroots part of the United States Tennis Association, is moving their headquarters from White Plains, New York to Orlando. And all the department heads and all the people involved in promoting community tennis are going to be right here in Orlando. So it doesn't get any more exciting than that. It's a 102-court facility. It's got everything from player development to the grassroots. Just the opportunities are endless.
It's going to really change and be a dramatic thing for the USTA to get back involved in community tennis at the grassroots level, so we can experiment with programs, try new things, and just really bring these unbelievable events to Orlando.
So you're going to have player development moving over there. You're going to have a college component. You're going to have a 10 and under component. I mean, it is everything to do with what tennis is all about in growing the game.
And now I think the new facility is going to give tennis a professional home in Florida, and it will let the public know that this happens all the time, not just 4 times a year when you see the Grand Slams.
With tennis sized right, the focus is on the fun. Find events and places to play near you. Youth Tennis, game for fun.
It's play day!
Nothing gets kids more excited about playing tennis than a play day. These fun, low-pressure events are a great way to introduce the many rewards of competitive play and help prepare kids for team tennis and tournaments. Whether you want to host a play day for kids already in your program or open it up to the public, you can be sure there's an event style that's a perfect fit for your needs. Even if you've never hosted a play day, getting started is easier than ever using helpful tips found in the Tennis Play Days Startup Manual. Start by setting up your courts. Even the most basic tools like tape and pennant banners can be used as a net. Make sure to have the correct age and skill-appropriate balls and rackets handy.
You good at this one? All right, good.
Engage and encourage parents and kids right from the start.
Thanks for bringing your kids today.
With a brief explanation of the day's activities.
We're gonna be playing with a lot of different players.
And don't forget to have snacks, refreshments, and prizes for participants so everyone goes home feeling like a winner. Remember, kids just want to play, so give them as much opportunity as possible. Quickly determine skill levels and group players of similar abilities together. Create rotations through round robins or other formats to ensure everyone plays multiple matches. And if necessary, modify games or scoring to make it easier for kids to play. Most important, play days are designed to be fun for kids.
2-ball.
So make sure to head to youthtennis.com for more tools and information that can help guarantee your play day is a smashing success.
Hi everyone and welcome back to this USTA Florida broadcast. USTA Florida is known for having some of the best youth tennis throughout the world. It has raised many champions on the tennis courts. Let's go check it out.
Well, we know that we need to get the future of tennis to be bright. We need to get a lot of kids into the game. But we do need to break the traditional molds of tennis for kids and their families and their parents. We need to offer more modified scoring play formats, customized schedules for these kids and their families. Timed matches are a beautiful way for parents to schedule their busy weekends and not have to worry about playing tournaments all weekend long with their kids and take that away. But we need to offer more family-friendly programs for kids. And we need to really address and believe in the modified equipment and the 10 and under philosophy and getting more kids into the game to have them successful immediately and into some programs so that they stay in the game for their careers.
We're really looking to ramp up the team tennis type of events. We're running some recreational team tennis events all over the state, South Florida in the spring, we're doing North Florida in the fall. And then going forward, we're really going to be working on doing those junior team tennis leagues again. And I think what's really important about that is to know that it doesn't take a teaching pro to coach a team. A parent, a school teacher, you can get out there and you can put a team of kids together and have a lot of fun and get these kids involved in the team side of the sport, not just the individual tournaments. Was fantastic at Miami Open. This was the first time we had done it in a while, and I think it's really important for kids to come out and see these elite players like Victoria Azarenka and John Isner out there on the court and how accessible it is.
I love being here. This tournament's awesome. The atmosphere is amazing. Just as you said, I did play in events like this growing up when I was, believe it or not, I used to be this tall, and I used to play in events like this, so it's good for me to give back and hope you guys have fun.
Well, I would give them advice not to be the next Victoria Azarenka and be the best version of themselves, because I think every person is unique and everybody has something special to offer. So I would just love for them to have fun on the court and really go after their dreams.
USTA Florida has accepted the responsibility of providing for the children. This is what it's all about, helping the children, telling them that they can achieve in life. This is the things that the USTA does throughout its inner city programs.
We had 100 kids from a local spring camp that had never been introduced to tennis before. So they went home with a racket, their very own brand new racket, and also one of our red felt balls.
I think tennis is the most accessible sport when it comes to coming to an event like this and being able to see the pros in action. It's one of the things that makes it beautiful, and having USTA Florida and being a member of USTA Florida, you get access to these events, exclusive access to these events like other people don't. So it is another advantage if you want to come out and you want to see some great tennis.
This event for the children is very, very important. It gives a chance for everybody to come out and see where the stars play. And also, I want the children to know education is very important. That's the key, taking care of yourself and believing that you can and will do good things in life.
As you can see, there are excellent happenings going on throughout the youth tennis circuit here in USTA Florida, but adult tennis is also on the rise. Here are a few of the great initiatives taking place on and off the courts.
I can't tell you how many new league players are coming in and enjoying our league programs right now. We have recreational programs, we have competitive programs. It's all about that menu of giving all our consumers what they're looking for.
I try to play as much as possible. I love getting outside and just letting go and not thinking about anything else for an hour or two. And it's really important. It's high on my priority list.
So much fun. Like you see us on the court, we're out here laughing and having a good time and cheering each other on. It's so much fun. You get the new competition, you don't know who you're going to play, you come out and just play the best of different people in your division and hopefully win.
Practice makes perfect, so the more you're on the court, the more you're working on your game, different strokes, different shots, you're going to get better, of course. So good to practice with a variety of levels, so not just someone who can hit, but maybe someone who keeps it in, someone who slices a lot or lobs, or good to practice different levels, and sure enough you get out there and you can get it.
It's a lot of great people. The match I just played, just for instance, I didn't know the guy. We got out on the court, had a good conversation to start it, and we talked the entire match. We played about 3 hours. At the end, we hugged, and I mean, you have a lot of respect for people out here loving the same thing you're doing and being fair about it. So
we need more young adults to play at a social level and recreational level. A few might go on to a competitive level and stay forever, but we know tennis is a sport of a lifetime, and we do need to cater to all ages and all demographics. But getting that young adult into the game, especially those that are having children, will get their kids into the game and bring the future of tennis will be a lot brighter if we get those younger adults into our sport earlier.
It provides a bunch of variety, and you get used to the same game, playing the same people over and over again, but when you come here, it's completely new, it's completely different, and it gives you a chance to see what else is out there and what you need to work yourself up for.
So trying to get young professionals involved in tennis, so we just started a pilot in our area, and we'll be doing something at the University of Central Florida, as well as Orlando Tennis Center downtown, to get the young professionals into tennis.
It's fun, it's a group activity, so if they don't know anybody, it's perfect to play. And it's also, if you're even in a middle level, then it's kind of neutral for everyone. So it's very easy to get into and play.
Explosive is black light tennis, and we're trying to put it in a nightclub environment because the age is 35 and younger. At least when, in my age, the best way to be out and get social or do anything social is either going out with some friends to a club or doing some type of sports league, a team sports league, and that was the best way me and my friends used to get together. So Explosive brings you the combination of both.
It's crazy. So it's basically a glow-in-the-dark tennis court, and they've got like artwork. Everything is completely set up, handmade. So they do all of the lights, the taping on the courts, and they run some drills on it. It's very fast-paced. It's all timed. No lights, nothing but the glow-in-the-dark balls. We use yellow balls. It's great. We play games, there's music, there's DJs. It's kind of like a nightclub on a tennis court, and you're playing. It's great.
We simulate it with a lot of the games that the players play in actual cardio tennis. We take a lot of those games and a couple of our own games that the pros use, and we keep it more at that level. The balls we use are green dot balls and the orange balls. Again, it takes a little bit more adjustment to see in the black lights, but it slows it down for everyone to have a great time and just again have fun. Still be competitive, but have fun.
Tennis on campus is important because it's that bridge between high school, junior tennis, where everybody's involved. They have tournaments every single month. They have a consistent schedule, and then after tennis, after college, when you're doing leagues, you have an established schedule, things like that. And then in college, if you're not playing varsity, you're not playing for most people. But tennis on campus is that way to bring you back into tennis. You're competitive, and you're competing monthly at events, and you're still involved in the game. Whether you're undergrad or graduate, there's a club for you. If you don't have a club on campus, we can start one up. That's part of my job, is to help start up the campus.
We are a charitable organization, and so we provide funding for worthy organizations throughout the state of Florida who run programs to improve the quality of life and the health of people in their local communities.
The foundation provided a large $10,000 grant for the ACing autism programs that were being developed here in the state of Florida. They developed 3 new programs last year, and we helped them make sure that they had the right type of, not just tennis equipment, but other types of equipment that they would need to serve the autistic population.
We're very much on education as well. We feel that education makes a difference, and we've got some wonderful tennis programs out there in schools and after-school programs that we provide funding for as well.
The license plate program is amazing. Actually, I just got reports yesterday that we are over 400,000 that's been brought in by the license plate sales, and that's just a little tip of the iceberg with what we can do with this new marketing campaign that we're going to be doing primarily for the Play Tennis license plate, to get funds so that we can make sure that we provide grants to all these organizations that are across the state of Florida to deliver tennis programs for any population.
With tennis sized right, the focus is on the fun. Find events and places to play near you. Youth Tennis, game for fun.
Nothing gets kids more excited about playing tennis than a play day. These fun, low-pressure events are a great way to introduce the many rewards of competitive play and help prepare kids for team tennis and tournaments. Whether you want to host a play day for kids already in your program or open it up to the public, you can be sure there's an event style that's a perfect fit for your needs. Even if you've never hosted a play day, getting started is easier than ever using helpful tips found in the Tennis Play Days Startup Manual. Start by setting up your courts. Even the most basic tools like tape and pennant banners can be used as a net. Make sure to have the correct age and skill-appropriate balls and rackets handy.
You doing good with this one? All right, good.
Engage and encourage parents and kids right from the start.
Thanks for bringing your kids today.
With a brief explanation of the day's activities.
You're gonna be playing with a lot of different players.
And don't forget to have snacks, refreshments, and prizes for participants so everyone goes home feeling like a winner. Remember, kids just want to play, so give them as much opportunity as possible. Quickly determine skill levels and group players of similar abilities together. Create rotations through round robins or other formats to ensure everyone plays multiple matches. And if necessary, modify games or scoring to make it easier for kids to play. Most important, Playdays are designed to be fun for kids.
2 ball.
So make sure to head to youthtennis.com for more tools and information that can help guarantee your Playday is a smashing success.
Tennis is great for beginning seniors as well as traditional yellow ball players who are getting older. It's an easier game, less impacting for the players who have been playing tennis. And also, it's for beginners, it's easier for them to learn the game. They have fun with it, which is key.
Masters Tennis was created for the adult players who may never have played tennis before, who may have played years ago and they dropped the racket because they were injured or they don't think they're agile enough, those who have injuries, those who just don't want to cover that 7-8 foot court anymore. So this is a short court format, easy scoring, 1, 2, 3, 4, no ads. It's shorter time on the court, and it's a lot of fun.
We have people that were past players. They could have been 3.0 players, 4.5 players. They haven't played in a long time. They come out, they see us playing, and they say, oh, what is this? And we explain it to them, and they get on the court, and they can just play right away.
Well, the ball is softer. It's not as hard, so it's much easier. I've had 2 rotator cuff surgeries in my shoulders, so you don't have to use your arms so much.
It gave me back a chance to play the sport that I've loved for many, many years, and play it at the level that I like to play and the way I like to play tennis. So it's changed my life in the fact that now I can do something that I like almost every day because the court is not as big. I can cover the court in an effective way and still be able to play 2 or 2.5 hours, 5 or 6 days a week.
It's allowed me to actually come back and play tennis again because I played a long time ago in my younger days, and when I was able to move a lot better, a lot easier. So nowadays I've got a couple of bad knees and nursing a bad back every once in a while. So this allows me to really play tennis again and not have the physical effects.
I appreciate it an awful lot because it gives me an opportunity to get the exercise I want, be with friends, and I appreciate the game because it, as I said, it's in my comfort zone. It makes me feel good to play, and I adore it.
What the Fast Four gives the players is an opportunity to move through a little quicker. We play 1 set to 4 for Fast Four instead of the best of 3. And what that does for us, it gives us an opportunity for the players to play more than a couple teams in a couple of hours.
I love the Fast Four. You get to play a lot more people, and plus it speeds your game up. It's a much faster game, so you're not sitting around doing nothing. It's wonderful.
I like the variety of people. I think being able to meet other people, to play with lots of different people. So now I'm starting to get to know people because this is the 3rd one of these. So it's really neat. That's what I think is best about it.
Now, tennis is great no matter what, but this fast system is better because you can really fit it in. You don't have to think, oh, this might go 10 hours. You know it's going to be a little shorter. How does that help you?
Well, it helps, especially in the Florida heat. It gets awfully warm, and you get a few more breaks in between the different rounds. So it's just quicker. Like this afternoon, starting at 5 o'clock, we can get in hopefully 6 different matches in 2 hours' time. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, I like tennis. It's a good sport. It's good for your all well-being, I think. And you meet people, and it's fun. I like it.
Well, indeed, there is a lot of excitement going on here in USTA, Florida, both on and off the courts, and the section is leading the way throughout America and the tennis community. And that wraps up this broadcast here in Daytona Beach. For the rest of the staff, I'm Harry Chickma. Be sure to check out USTAFlorida.com and get on the courts to enjoy this great sport. We'll see you again next time.
With tennis sized right, the focus is on the fun. Find events and places to play near you. Youth Tennis, game for fun.
Nothing gets kids more excited about playing tennis than a play day. These fun, low-pressure events are a great way to introduce the many rewards of competitive play and help prepare kids for team tennis and tournaments. Whether you want to host a play day for kids already in your program or open it up to the public, you can be sure there's an event style that's a perfect fit for your needs. Even if you've never hosted a play day, getting started is easier than ever using helpful tips found in the Tennis Play Days Startup Manual. Start by setting up your courts. Even the most basic tools like tape and pennant banners can be used as a net. Make sure to have the correct age and skill-appropriate balls and rackets handy.
You doing good at this one? All right, good.
Engage and encourage parents and kids right from the start.
Thanks for bringing your kids today.
With a brief explanation of the day's activities.
You're gonna be playing with a lot of different players.
And don't forget to have snacks, refreshments, and prizes for participants so everyone goes home feeling like a winner. Remember, kids just want to play, so give them as much opportunity as possible. Quickly determine skill levels and group players of similar abilities together. Create rotations through round robins or other formats to ensure everyone plays multiple matches. And if necessary, modify games or scoring to make it easier for kids to play. Most important, play days are designed to be fun for kids.
2 balls.
So make sure to head to youthtennis.com for more tools and information that can help guarantee your play day is a smashing success.